This is a momentous decision, unprecedented, but then Brexit is going to be unprecedented, and it shows how complex this process is. What we know now is that the British government, having lost this case, is now going to appeal. This case would normally be heard in the High Court. What is going to happen is it's going to jump a stage, if you want, and go to the Supreme Court and leapfrog, if you will, directly to the Supreme Court here in the United Kingdom, and see if it can win there. So I gather that space has been cleared in the Supreme Court's diary for a possible hearing at the beginning of December. I'm hearing it could be the 7th and 8th of December. I'm also hearing that all 11 Supreme Court judges will actually be looking at this very carefully and making a ruling. It has to be an uneven number because, of course, there mustn't be a tie, so that's why an odd number is actually required. Remember that Theresa May, the Prime Minister, said that she would trigger Article 50 before the end of March 2017, and this challenge, certainly, that has been won by the claimants, a philanthropist and a hairdresser, amongst other people. They're both British nationals. They're crowdfunded and supported by other people who are not necessarily British nationals. This challenge has been described as the most important constitutional case in generations here. Some are saying that Britain and the United Kingdom, that does not have a written constitution, should actually now have one. So all eyes now on that next phase, beginning of December, that first week in December, and whether the government will be able to win and reverse that. If not, what happens and what has been ruled on today is the fact that the government cannot on its own trigger that Article 50, that it needs to go through a parliamentary process. The House of Commons, we believe, would give its green light, but where it might get blocked is the House of Lords. So a very, very complex process that seems to be very drawn out, and the government is clearly very disappointed with today's decision.